I jumped into the pit.
Charles has been saving that since episode 1.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 54 of Bards and Nobles, where we pretend we're playing a pretend game. My name is Brian, and I'll be the Dungeon Master tonight, and I'm joined by...
Charles Nelson, playing Max Stormblade, the Human Paladin.
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard VI, the Human Ranger.
Andrew Dana, and I'll be playing Elon Musket, the Warforged Gunsmith.
I think I need one more beer.
McShrimpton, played by Trey. Shut up, Aaron. Trey O'Neill playing Flint McShrimpton.
Actually, this is Anthony Boyd, and I'll be playing the half-drow rogue / bard, Grits Grindel.
Hey, Boyd, half-drow bard, rogue, Grits Grindel. Will you go ahead and give us a recap on what happened last time?
I sure will, Brian. Last time we played, we headed into past the barrier that was set up around the kingdom, and we entered this forsaken land filled with monstrosities and headed towards a seemingly white-plumed volcano mountain. We secured our mounts in the bubble, and then we entered said dungeon. And we've encountered a Gynosphinx, a tunnel of copper that seemed to heat the metal as we headed down, and now we're ascending a staircase about to open a door.
That was the longest recap ever.
Oh my God.
Well, actually,
You know what? Just for that recap, give me initiative roll.
Ooh,
It's not just for that recap.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
somehow ended up way over there.
That's because the world hates you.
Oh, wait. I get advantage on initiatives.
On recaps?
No, you don't.
nice try. I rolled a 9.
20.
12.
18.
I rolled a natural 18.
That's cool. I rolled a 1. As you're looking into this room, the door opens, and you see
the next episode that we were waiting for.
You see it opens up ahead of you, maybe 10 or so feet, but it's a wide hallway to the right. And 5 feet over to the side is a small, fairly shallow chasm, maybe 5 or 6 feet deep. You can kind of see, as you peer over the edge, glints of metal. And then past that, the floor stretches into the corridor. Everyone else behind him in this hallway, and then the few of you that are still on the stairs from that room that was, submerged in water. From right behind you, in this room itself, you hear 6, 7, 8, 9 large splashes of water, all almost happening simultaneously. And behind you, you see picking themselves up, kind of like slowly moving with gaping jaws, and one of them, the one in front, has an arm in his hand. It looks like 8 ghouls have just dropped out of the ceiling of this room.
Gross.
Yeah. And I believe you guys have initiative. Grits, you're in the hallway, or you're in the next room opening the door. There's like a 10-foot hallway behind you guys and stairs leading down. You guys were all scrunched up right there. Mm-hmm. What are you guys doing?
Get to the door.
You see these ghouls like
get to the door. Get to the door. Get to the door.
Like, lunging forward.
Yeah, is there enough room for us to move through the door?
I message back, no.
They're slowly trying to push you in as they're like,
no. What
are you guys doing?
I guess we could go and take up position at the top of the stairs, and use that as like a funnel.
There's 6 of you.
Numbers will count for nothing.
There's 6 of you. You're not going to fit on a 5-foot square at the top of the stairs.
Not with that attitude, Brian.
I mean, are you guys all laying down at the top of the stairs? That would be perfect.
I will cast Entangle on the stairs.
All right, so 20 stairs, and I assume you're gonna tactically position it so that it actually goes outward into the room itself, not into the stairs and entangling you guys too.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot square.
So they all get a strength save, right?
They get a strength save against 15.
15?
Yeah.
And I guess I'll go position myself at the top of the stairs and get blast wave ready.
Exactly half of them save, and they're like ripping brambles and branches off of them as it splashes back into the water. The other half are slowly being pulled down into the water, and you hear them splashing and struggling and doing that typical zombie moan. They're like, nice. But yeah, the other 4 are still moving closer.
Can I do a perception check of the room and get a better lay of what's going on in here?
Sure. You look into the room. In the distance, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet up, you see what looks like another gap similar to the one right here that has the sharp objects at the bottom. And another 5 feet beyond that, a wall and a door to the right.
Okay, so across, there's a gap in front of me.
Yeah.
How far to actual step?
You have like a 10-foot platform, and then the gap is probably about 5 feet.
And then directly to the left of me? Or
Nothing. It's just a wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're coming in perpendicular into a new hallway.
How far is the wall?
You can put your hand on the left wall.
I mean, can I reach across and touch both sides?
No.
Okay.
This hallway is probably about 10 feet wide.
10 by 10?
Yeah.
Like the others? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I relay back to everybody what's going on. Like that, what this room looks like. And I move up as close as I can to the edge.
All right.
And brace myself so that no one knocks me off.
All right. You move up to the edge and you see dozens of sharp objects.
You say.
There's only 3 spikes down there, guys. We can totally just hop down there and hop back up.
Rusty objects just jutting out of the ground.
Do I see anything down in there?
More bones of previous unlucky victims.
Anything valuable?
You're gonna have to get closer and look.
Depends on how you value bones.
But what is everyone else doing? I mean, we're technically in combat. These guys are coming up the stairs. You guys are all trapped. You got Grits on one side, and then these ghouls on the other side.
I want to test Amelia out.
Okay.
I'll take a shot at the closest ghoul.
Okay. The closest ghoul is... Oh, he's right in front of you. You're going to have to roll a disadvantage with your ranged weapon.
I take a shot at the next closest.
You try to shoot past him? All right, that's fine.
Oh my God, just roll.
Yeah.
All right.
And it hasn't taken an action, right?
Correct.
That gives me something.
I mean, he fell from the ceiling. That doesn't count.
That grants advantage on creatures that haven't acted yet.
I thought we already had advantage. What are we?
I didn't roll with advantage.
Oh.
Did I?
I don't
know. All right. That's going to be a 23.
Boom! You canoe his head, and you just blow it off its
I
shoulders.
haven't rolled damage.
Oh, trust me, you did
We
enough
don't have time for
damage.
that.
Okay. And then I take my second attack
Okay.
to the one that's obviously like 5 feet from me, and I swipe at him with my sword.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
What do you do with Amelia?
I also get advantage on him, right?
Sure.
Well, actually, you can't stow and pull a weapon in the same turn.
You don't want this, Boyd. You don't want me to bring this back on you.
I mean,
already do.
he's right, unless you just dropped Amelia onto the floor.
I'm getting it off of my ass.
What?
I'm getting it off of me. I drop her.
Okay. I was like, that was a weird euphemism to go with.
I take it out of my ass.
What? It's very Freudian of you.
My ass.
Whole ass.
All right, what did you roll to attack?
30.
Yep, it hits.
Canoed.
No. You have to roll damage on this one. This one took initiative, so he's probably the bigger, stronger one, and he's in front of everybody. He was like, get out of the way, you fucktards.
But I got advantage, so I get sneak attack.
Okay. I trust you.
You take the feat that makes you roll dice faster.
23 damage.
23. Yeah, you don't canoe his head. You lob it right off, and it goes flying. Boom, and it lands right back on his neck. But then it doesn't like reattach or anything. He falls over and dies. The grasping vines just pull him into the water, and he's just like motionless.
Very nice.
Entanglement vines.
And then I pick Amelia up and I go about my business.
Are there any of them? Are there any of them near Max?
Yeah.
All right, I
They're
swipe
making
at
their
them.
way up the stairs.
Whichever one is closest to me, I
Okay.
swipe at it with my sword.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
You killed it.
I mean, yeah,
You canoe its head.
I kill it.
Yeah.
All right. With my second attack, I swipe at another one. If
Okay.
there's one nearby.
Yeah, there is one.
All right.
Natural 20.
Not natural 20. 23.
All right. Yeah, you go ahead and roll damage on that one.
All right.
Looks like this one he ate more bodies than the rest of them.
9 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you clip his arm, you don't quite sever it. It's dangling off, but he's still active and like trying to slash and do stuff.
All right. And that's my turn.
Elon?
I guess I'll kind of move up, to the top of the stairs where everybody, kind of excuse me, and I'm gonna just line up a shot with TMC and try to hit more than one of them if possible.
Okay, because you're doing your spread shot?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just pull out blast wave, and it's a DC 14,
Oh, yeah.
and they take 9 damage if they fail.
9?
Yep.
All right.
Well, they take 9 damage, but they get pushed back 15
Right,
feet
right.
if they fail.
The 2 that were left standing, you obliterate them and blow them away.
Sweet.
The other ones were laying on the ground and completely avoided your shot because they were pulled down.
That's fine.
Kibe looks over and says, "No, you guys got this."
Sounds about right.
I guess it's their turn.
2 of them stand up, use half their movement. Luckily, they're in very close range. The other 2 are still struggling with the plants. One's going to attack you, Baron, and one's going to attack you.
I use my skirmisher
All right.
to move away.
To where? In the 10-foot hallway? Or in the hallway that you guys are all scrunched up in?
I can't do it until its turn is over.
Okay. Because really the only place you have to go is either into the entangling vines or into the room where Grits is standing precariously on the edge of the rusted spike pit.
We'll find out in a minute.
Either way, the one attacking you, Max, misses. And then the one attacking you, Baron, he actually went to grab you with his one good arm left.
Yeah?
Yeah. What's your, give me an athletics roll. Athletics check, rather.
Are either of them within 5 feet of me?
Yep.
I get
natural 20.
an opportunity attack
Okay.
on the one that attacked Max.
All right. The one only has one arm, so you easily just bat his hand away.
He's like, "Ugh."
Leave me be.
How foolish of him.
14.
14. It hits.
Hey.
What are you attacking with?
A sword.
Okay.
Is that what you call it?
My penis. 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
Impressive.
He was standing on the bottom step and it was still slippery, so you hit him with your sword for 3 damage, but then he loses his step and it falls back into the water. And the plants grab him again. Oh, he's pulled in.
Excelsior.
So now there's 3 that are currently writhing helplessly on the ground and one with one arm being batted away by Baron. What are you guys doing? He's currently struggling on the bottom step, trying to grab at Baron.
I spend my turn investigating the pit for anything valuable looking.
Yeah, an investigation check
Spend your time.
with disadvantage because you're standing at the top of the pit. You're not in the pit looking.
Get in the pit. Get in the pit, you pansy.
13. You're unable to see anything that you would deem valuable from atop the ledge.
Get in there.
2 thoughts are swimming in the back of your mind. I could probably leave this alone. There's probably nothing down here. or I could get closer because there might be some treasure in there.
Second thought sounded more convincing.
What's everyone else doing?
There's only treasure if you go right now.
I feel like you're baiting me to my death.
I gave you two completely different options.
You can leave it alone, or there could be treasure.
I mean, is it 60 feet down?
No, it's like 10 feet down.
Elon would like to set himself on fire and jump off a cliff.
Oh.
There are no cliffs nearby.
Well, you can set yourself on fire if you want. We can take care of that one right now.
By the GM's mercy, there are no cliffs.
Max attacks the one that's reaching at BreAnne.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
That is 18.
It hits.
And that is 14 damage.
All right, you cut his other arm off, so now it's just got...
You knew his head.
It's got one nub,
Two
and then the
shreds,
other one is just like dangling by the shoulder.
Don't worry, BreAnne. I disarmed him.
I jumped into the
Charles has been saving that since episode 1.
The zombie groans at you.
I say, good show.
The zombie turns around and kills himself.
The zombie runs past.
The other three are just like stuck there, moving. Right. They're struggling.
Can we just move on, guys? This the entangle only lasts a minute, so
I tell Grit.
Are they all on the stairs?
Smash.
No. They're in the room, in the water, in the thing.
Are they all within a 15-foot cone?
50?
15.
Oh, 15? Yeah. The room itself is barely 15 feet wide.
I'll take another shot with
You would have to do it at disadvantage. Oh wait, it's a saving throw, right? Because they're laying down and you're using a projectile weapon.
Right.
So they're gonna
using a shotgun essentially.
I just picture like Yu Yu Hakusho's spirit shotgun.
All right, a second blast rings out in the hallway.
Whole 3 damage.
I mean, you hit all of them. The 3 of them are still kind of writhing and wriggling, struggling against the plants in the water, splashing around.
I yell, BreAnne, can I see your lantern real quick?
I let him look at it.
All right. You look at the lantern.
Can you shine the light down here?
I think he already used his action.
I haven't attacked.
Oh.
What do you guys want to do? I mean, you have 3 helpless ghouls. We're out of initiative right now.
I help Grit so hard.
Help him
So hard.
I go and I show him the lantern. I show him how it works. I tell him that it was a gift from my great grandpappy back when I was about 12 years old.
Hey, can you shine it into this hole?
Yes. And I fill that hole with light.
All right, you fill Grits' hole. And nothing of value seems to be in there.
And I tell Grits that this hole seems worthless.
But I feel there's something in it.
Then, good sir, you should dive. You should dive into this hole.
I hop across to the other ledge.
All right, you hop across, and normally you're pretty graceful. You have a pretty high dexterity. But as you jump across, your feet find absolutely zero purchase. Not even as if it were an icy floor. It's almost as if there's no friction whatsoever. You hit the ground, your feet go sliding out from under you. And as your back hits the ground, the pressure or the force knocks the breath out of your lungs. And you begin sliding forward. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Do I see the other side?
Yeah. You're sliding very quickly towards it.
Can I misty step up to that ledge?
Sure. As a reaction, you misty step over to the ledge and you continue sliding and boom, you slam into a wall. You look back and not the rest of you, BreAnne, you see Grits slide, or he falls as he jumps across, slides for a few feet, and appears on the other ledge, and continues sliding almost into the wall itself and disappears. You no longer see him.
I tell everybody that
Grits, you look back.
I believe Grits to be dead.
You see a slight shimmer in the air, and you see BreAnne on the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm. I kind of poke my head through the shimmer.
You move forward because even on the ground you're on right now, there's like you're sliding. The floor itself is magically, mysteriously, just completely frictionless. You're unable to move on it at all. So if you push off the wall, you would continue sliding probably into the other pit.
Okay. Am I just in a cubby hole, or is there like a walkway to my left or to my right?
No, you're currently, it's essentially a cubby hole. 5 feet up, there's a door to the left. 5 feet ahead of you is the pit, and then the rest of that hallway that you came from.
Can I use my hands to stay? No, it's 10 by 10, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Come back to me. I'm going to think on this.
What's everyone else doing? Baron, you saw him disappear onto the other side of the room.
Ooh, a mage hand across the shimmer. And wave the hand.
Isn't the mage hand invisible?
Only for Arcane Trickster.
Oh, okay. Yours is not? Yeah. Okay. You guys see a slight magical hand that you recognize as Gritz's magical mage hand. Just a few feet in front of the wall, waving back.
I assume Grits to be dead.
He's a ghost.
I think back. Be careful coming across. There isn't, all the ledges are super slippery. I'm in a cubby hole and I don't know how to get out.
Okay. I stand by my statement.
I go into the room with the pit of sharp things.
Yep.
And do I see the hand waving?
You still doing it? Yep.
All right. Do you need help getting out of there?
I'm not sure yet.
All right. From where I'm standing, I pull out my crossbow. I tie a rope to one of the bolts, and I fire it towards the mage hand. We'll get you out of there, Grits.
You fire a bolt at the mage hand?
Above
Give me an
it.
attack roll.
Oh, where my face would be?
Are you mage handing right in front of yourself?
10.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
No, it flies. The bolt hits the wall and bounces off the cavern right next to you. You see the bolt disappear as it moves right past the mage hand.
And you hear Grits yell out, you motherfuckers!
I'm sorry, did I miss? I could shoot another. Well, I only have the one rope. I could shoot the other end of the rope to you if you like.
I missed that part. You tied the rope to? Is that
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
No.
You can just pull it back and reuse it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I start pulling the rope back.
We'll
I
try
let it go.
again.
I don't touch the rope.
That's really
Okay.
I start pulling it back.
Yeah.
And he's not on the other end of it.
Did you grab it?
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, all right. I guess you die there then. And I collect my rope and put it in my bag.
Okay.
If you're pulling me, I'm just on a frictionless surface. It's going to pull me into the pit.
Yeah, but you had a rope. You won't fall that far.
The pit's not that far of a drop.
I mean, we could figure it out when you get to the pit. Let's get you out of the cubby hole first. If we
That's
get
the thing, there's no friction. I can't stop my momentum.
so we get you going fast enough, and you'll make it across.
So how did you get over there?
I jumped.
Can you not jump back?
It's not that simple.
I think it is, and I think you've missed your opportunity. All right, I need a new partner.
I volunteer.
I hold out until I hear back from Keybay.
Can I press digitate
we had this-
a light
we had this-
and see what this place looks like in this cubby hole?
What's that?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so we're looking into this room and he's disappeared behind this cubby
Yeah,
hole, but
the-
it looks
the
like
room-
there's a huge room.
The room is about 10 feet wide.
Okay.
Right? And about 30 feet away, there's a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Right before that wall on the right side is a door.
Okay.
There are 2 pits at either end of the room, or 2 little chasms that have sharp spikes coming out.
Okay. And then there's kind of that walkway that he tried to jump to that's in the middle.
No. He's on the opposite side.
Oh.
Yeah, he disappeared beyond the wall at the end.
Oh, okay.
So there's walkway, little walkway, chasm of spikes, little walkway, chasm of spikes.
Walkway, cubby hole.
Cubby
Yes.
Okay.
If I could walk out of the cubby hole and make a direct left.
Yeah, there's a door.
Okay. I would like to So there's like, I would like to kind of feel the walls
Sure.
just outside the door. Are they slick as well, or do I get friction on those?
The walls are typical for the cavern wall here. They're moist and they are slick, but only because of the humidity in here.
Okay. Well, Grits, I'll try and come get you. I cast Spider Climb on myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Which basically it's a concentration spell up to 1 hour.
Okay.
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed. So, with that being said, I would like to try to walk along the wall on the side where the door is. And then kind of get closer to where I think the cubby hole kind of is.
But you see my mage hand, I'm keeping it.
Yeah. I don't want to fall in there.
Right.
So I just kind of like, kind of inch, trying to like figure out where it's at.
You walk perpendicular to the ground. You walk over there. You walk over both pits. You walk past the door. You're walking on the door, I guess.
Yeah.
To get to, and as you inch forward, you realize there's just like an illusion or a false wall.
Oh, okay.
And as you peek your head in, you see Grits just sitting there up against the wall, trying as hard as he can to not move.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to toss him a rope.
Okay.
I grab said rope.
And I pull him out towards me.
Okay, you pull him towards you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as you're standing on the wall, he's pretty much under you now. You've pulled him to you.
Okay. Then I'll just try
You're standing on the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's pulled me up to the door.
Yeah.
I opened the door.
I'm still standing on the
You
door.
know what, for funsies, it's a pull door.
Okay.
I look at Elon. I was like,
I walk off of the door.
Yeah. You open it, and you go into just a normal hallway.
okay.
Okay.
I sit and wait for everyone else. Thank you, Elon. You're my
welcome,
favorite.
sir. Is there something that we can tie a rope off?
You can just come get the rest
There's
of us.
the door.
Why don't you just come get the rest of us? You got an hour?
I do. Yeah, I'll just go
No,
back and
keeps
forth and
rolling.
just grab everybody.
Yeah.
What?
I said I'll just ferry people back and forth.
Okay,
I
sure.
guess.
Yeah, you do that with ease. Except for with Kibe. Give me a strength check.
Kibe probably just wants to jump into the stupid things anyway. Nope. Roll, please. Thank you. Nat 20.
All right. You had to calculate a nat 20?
What's that?
What? Oh, you're using the app. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not how that works. You
It takes all the fun of rolling a dice away.
try as hard as he can as he tries to
Says the
wriggle
guy who
out of your
forgets his
grasp
dice.
while over the middle
Damn
of
it,
the floor.
Kibe, stop wiggling.
You walk him through, and everyone has gone past this frictionless floor.
Hooray!
You find yourself in a hallway that's about 5 feet wide, so it's a little narrower than what you're used to so far in this cavern. And it extends about 20 feet up ahead and then forks to the right sharply. So you go down this hallway, it ends at a door. Another wooden door with another iron handle on the outside. Also looks like a pull door.
Looks like. Can I check it for traps?
After inspecting it, you get the feeling that none of these doors are really trapped.
Okay.
For now.
I pull it open.
You pull it open?
Yeah.
All right. As you open it, you hear the sound of rushing water.
I immediately close it.
It gets quiet again.
I'll put it back up.
You hear water like a babbling brook or a stream.
Or a boiling bubble,
I
perhaps.
close it.
All right.
I reopen it.
All right. After the Ace Ventura skit, you realize there is some kind of source of water in the room. Just a continuous flow of water.
All right. I walk into the room cautiously, carefully, calculatingly.
All right. As you walk into the room, you see at the far end, the room itself is, we'll say, like 20 feet back, about 30 feet wide, and it's just another rectangle. At the far end, you see water flowing, but it floats through the air as it floats or as it flows. There are two about 6 foot in diameter holes on either side of the wall. And there's just a flowing stream of water, probably about 5 feet off the ground. On either side of you, as you walk in, you see 3 wooden canoes. They could probably fit 2 people each.
I look back. Didn't it say something? The thing say something about springs of water, 2 springs of water.
Water sprites, I think is what they said.
If I were to have written it down, it said water spouts.
It's just
double.
one continuous stream, moving pretty quickly.
Did you say it was originating from 2 holes though?
It's coming out of one hole and moving into the other. It's a stream, a flow.
Oh, okay.
A flow of water. It's just it's like a river suspended in midair. You can even see like blind cavefish just swimming through it from one hole in the room, entering the room, exiting the room in another.
Can I touch the water?
Yeah, you touch it, and water kind of splashes down your finger a little bit, but it just continues flowing, almost like there's like an invisible, intangible barrier that's only affecting the water.
I mull it in my hand, smell it, just smell like regular water.
Yep.
Taste it.
Tastes like cave water.
You got worms.
Not the first cave water I've had. Won't be the last.
You feel the water is lukewarm. You can, you put your hand in it, you put whatever, and
Whatever you say.
Only a few drops of water exit the stream, but for the most part, the water stays contained.
I pee into it.
You pee straight up into it.
It takes I'm having to lean back on somebody.
Like 80% of your piss hits the water. The rest
Who are you
dribbles
leaning
out
back
as
on?
you.
Yeah, I refuse to let him lean back on me.
Keep would allow this.
He's like, yeah, no, it's cool.
He'd probably dive in after it.
He dips a claw in your stream of piss, and he's just like, "Yep, tastes like normal piss."
I'm
Just
pretty
catch it
sure
and
we're
go
supposed to
with the
put
river.
canoes in this water, and now I don't want to get in.
But yeah, it's
You've
definitely
swam in
streaming.
lakes before.
It's definitely streaming pretty quickly from east to west.
So the pee doesn't stay there long, so it's fine.
All right,
ask.
let's each canoe fits 2, and we have how many?
6 canoes. Each canoe fits 2.
I take the blue canoe.
It's a rhyme. I can do it every time.
They are color coded and they're numbered, almost as if they were at an amusement
One
park of some
canoe,
kind.
2 canoe,
I take the blue canoe with the number 2.
Yeah.
You take a number 2 in the blue.
All right, you take it. Then what?
I ask who wants to be in my canoe with me.
Are you gonna piss in it?
No, I'm done.
I guess I'll get in your canoe.
With me and Shrimp in our canoe, we go
you
to
also
enter
get
the
in the boat?
stream.
This is a boat.
Is anyone else getting canoes, or are you guys just watching them get on the canoe? And
I'm gonna see what happens
I'm gonna
first.
see what happens.
Yeah, I'm
first.
just
all right,
watching.
the water is pushing the canoe pretty briskly. As you guys steady it, jump in, and kind of let go. It takes you down into the hole. Everything goes dark. You're bumping from wall to wall. You don't have any paddles or anything. It's just a canoe.
We should have grabbed paddles.
There weren't any paddles in the room.
Okay.
I regret everything.
You guys see them disappear into the hole in the wall. You guys are having to steady yourself on the walls itself.
I'm using my hands and my mage hand, trying to keep us like steady a little bit.
You only got concentration for 2 hands. Which 2 do you want to pick?
Well, 2 real ones.
All right.
I had to stop and think about that for a second. I was like, why can't he just use both his hands?
Right. So
It goes on for a while, and it definitely circles west to east. It's definitely circling to the left. Like it, even though it kind of zigzags just a little bit, the general direction is that it's in one
Spiral.
long turn to the left. About a minute has gone by.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened.
so the
for you
2
guys.
got into the canoe and pushed into the water blue.
No, the canoe was blue.
Yeah.
I
There wasn't enough
messaged them.
water to look blue. It looks pretty clear right now.
Gotcha.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
You guys all right?
Brian, kill
Where'd
us.
y'all go? Do they hear my message?
Oh yeah, you guys hear it.
We're in the blue canoe with the number 2.
God damn it! Did you shit in the canoe?
It's like being in the fast part of a lazy river.
Nice.
We're just going down the tunnel, man. Nothing crazy yet.
All right,
Well,
let's do this.
So let's go.
It slows down and romantic music starts playing.
Oh,
That's a love tunnel.
You know what? Fuck it. It does happen.
You know what? I pull out my loot and I start playing it.
All right. So what are you doing?
I think we should get into this red boat. I can't think of anything that rhymes. Anyway,
Thank God.
Let's just get in this boat and go down.
You know what rhymes with red? You're dead.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get in the boat and float.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got owned.
And
Well, Charles has advantage.
I'll grab the remaining
half.
canoe with Kibe and we'll try to shove ourselves through this.
You guys wait to where the bottom of the canoe is like tipping out of the stream just a little bit.
We have a submarine.
But both of you can breathe in the water.
That's
So
true.
you guys jump in and take off into the hole. Elon, you and Kibe jump in.
You catch up to the rest of us
After
real quick.
after a few seconds, you see you don't see you see a light. You see flickering light at the end of a tunnel. And as you
said I
pull
was
out,
dead.
It's a big goddamn circle.
as you pull out, it goes into an open room that looks like it has a number of I don't know, it doesn't have cots. I don't know, it looks like a random storage room. But before you can really assess the situation, there are 4 armored figures on either side of the stream, and they're each team there's 2 teams of 4. Each team has a net in their hand, and immediately go to throw it onto you guys as soon as you pull into the room.
This is where we get caught.
Huh.
All right. One of the nets lands on the left side, and let's see, odds, evens. I said evens. It lands on the dwarf. You get netted. And we're going to go ahead and keep our initiative. But you hear a voice call out from the end of the room. He says, "Ha, your trespassing is over." And then you see a large knight without a helmet. He's got huge mutton chop mustache and a beard. He's got a big hat with a wide brim and a big feather coming out of it. And he's holding a sword that's taller than he is. And it's got a zigzag pattern. And he's got like yellow and orange pants as he turns the sword over and begins walking towards you. As the other knights, after casting their nets, pull their swords out. And they're trying to attack you now. So they took their turn throwing nets on you. What are you guys doing? At this point,
So
you've been dragged out of the boat as because the stream is pulling the boat. You're still in the boat, Grits.
So like if we weren't netted, would the boat leave the room?
It looks like it. You look up ahead,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's about to leave the room.
Okay.
It would travel the breadth of the room first, so that's probably about 40 feet in the next wall,
How
the
far
connecting
away
wall.
is the lead knight? How far away are the knights from me? The knights are like right on either side of the stream.
Yep.
And then the lead knight is how far away?
15 feet, standing behind a row of those knights.
I misty step behind him and then stab him
Okay.
in the back of the head.
All right, so you Misty Step and attack. Go ahead. Misty Step's a bonus action?
Yep.
Okay. So it's 2 Misty Steps now?
Yep.
Okay. What's your attack roll?
18.
18. All right. You stab him, kunk, and it catches on like just an armored plate of like the armored piece of his breastplate, as it does not penetrate.
Fuck me.
He doesn't.
And he turns around.
He's about to.
And he with his giant zigzag sword in his hand, where if he were to hold it straight up, would be scratching the ceiling. He says, "Ha ha! Shrimp, you doing anything?"
Yeah, I say we should really talk about the me in the room, and I cast polymorph on myself and turn myself into a mammoth.
Grits goes, woo!
And then
that's funny.
I am going to let's see what happens to the net.
Oh, the net's shattered.
Okay.
As you your mammoth feet burst out in either direction. The stream, the knights are all pushed aside. 4 of them are squeezed against the wall and suffocating. The other 4 get blown back. Water gets sprayed everywhere. You hear the clanging of metal and the splashing of water. As a mammoth, you also find yourself completely immobile in this tiny cavern. So
Should have asked how big the cavern was.
Hindsight.
Claustrophobia begins to set in, but you've turned into a woolly mammoth and you're completely stuck and immobile.
Can I reach anybody? Where I'm at?
What about his trunk?
To do what kind of attack?
Can I kick somebody?
Kick? No.
Could I gore someone with my tusks? Move my head?
Sure, you can try.
All right.
Surprise! Now what?
It is a 29 hit.
It does.
All right.
You caught a mammoth.
Oh God, I gotta get all my dice. Hang on. I'm airing it. Just gonna roll it a bunch of times.
So yeah, you look over and half this room now is just taken up from floor to ceiling
29.
by Grits' mammoth form or Shrimp's mammoth form.
29.
Aha.
All right, 29 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong guy. Okay, yeah, you gore one and you pierce his plate armor, and he goes scattering across the room. But he's like working to pull himself up, gushing blood. From the angle that you can barely see him, you can barely turn your head to look over there.
All right. Well, keep on keeping on.
All right. You guys continue sailing forward. You feel the water slowly begins rising as the flow of the stream has more or less come to a stop. It's rushing in behind you, but the water is rising. Elon and Kibe, you feel the water begin to come up closer and closer to the edge of the canoe.
Kibe is loving it.
So
Yeah, I'm not too
what,
worried
are you
about
guys doing anything?
Panicking.
All right.
I message, what's going on up there?
It's a fight.
Oh, wait, why did the water stop?
It's a mammoth.
Oh. All right.
That explains so
It
much.
seems like we cannot aid them. We must wait on them to resolve their problems.
All the XP is belonging to us.
I tell Kibe that we should like try to paddle to hurry up and get in there.
All right. He's like, okay. So he starts paddling, I guess.
Kibe, don't drop anchor.
You guys move up and you catch up very quickly to Max and Baron, but there's not enough room to pass them. One between the shrinking open air in this tunnel, this passageway, and also just because you guys are pretty big.
Oh,
but
sweet.
there's
You
not
guys
enough
waited
room.
for us to catch up. Let's go. And we start pushing them through.
I help.
Let me know when Fancy
I help
Pants
paddle.
swings at me.
All right. He's taking 3 swings at you.
I
assume he's within 5 feet of me because I think everything is within 5 feet of me.
No, he misty stepped like 15 feet away on the opposite side of him.
Okay.
You pushed the few knights away, but no, you're not within 5 feet.
You push any of the knights in the water.
Did I?
Right now, you're just kind of like cocked sideways. You've got 2 legs under you, the other 2 in the air, not in the air, but you know,
Mammoth
you're
was a
squeezed
bad
up.
decision.
You're squeezed up in the corner. You also realize you're blocking the passage of the water.
If we could get fan art of the mammoth
this-
in the room. that'd be
okay.
The
great.
mammoth in the room. I assume the stream is like flowing up his butt.
This room is
No,
only
it's not flowing up my butt. We've established
this room is only 10 feet high.
Right.
So you're squeezing, what is it, 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag? But you're definitely feeling the effects. You'll probably be taking some crushing damage soon.
okay. It's all right. I got a shit ton of HP. So.
I use my reaction
Uh-huh.
to cast shield.
Okay.
It gives me +5 to my AC to the beginning of my next turn,
Okay.
or to the end of my next turn.
Okay. So your total AC is
21.
21. 2 slashes hit. of the three.
Damn.
So that's going to be
That boy is stout.
yeah, and he's like he's
better when the
grinning
DM opens
and he's happy and he's like and he's just hacking away with his massive sword.
I feel like he might like run into like walls.
I
and
really need that
ceilings.
other level in Rogue so I can have uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge is fun. That's good stuff.
Be like a rogue level 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Same, same here.
I went for,
Brian's
I went
like,
for the extra,
points
that
is
extra
dead.
magic.
Between the 2 slashes, you take 30 points of slashing damage.
Oh, God. Guys, I'm not okay.
Yep. You can see the four knights are currently struggling and suffocating. They're kind of tickling you as they're pushed up against the wall. The other 4 knights are picking themselves up from the ground and they're heading towards you. 2 of them are in range to attack. You're laying down and motionless. Oh my god. All 4 attacks from the 2 knights are unable to pierce your thick woolly mammoth hide.
Yeah. Suck it. Get good, grits. Can I reach it?
Polymorph, you say.
This
Can
is what
I,
he looks like, the one fighting you. Just so you know.
Baron, is this your uncle?
yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's related to Baron.
Aha!
It's Grandpappy.
If Baron was a fighter, that's what he would
Just
look
Google
like.
Landschrecht.
Is
I think that's how you
Grandpappy's
say it. I don't
pappy?
know. So yeah, what are you 2 doing?
Are any of them within tusk range?
I cast hold person.
Yeah, one of them is within tusk range. 2 of them are.
I'm gonna tusk him.
Okay.
A Tuscan Raider, you say?
Oh my god, 22.
You're immobilized. I forgot because I said you're immobilized. You know what? You can make the attack. You have to do it with disadvantage, just with how hard it is to move and move around in this.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're immobilized and you can't take any actions or you can't move at all.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, it hits.
All right.
Are you hitting the one you already damaged?
Is he still in range?
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Okay.
I'll hit him. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. That'll be for 28 damage.
All right. You're just slamming him aside. He gets knocked away. He hits the wall, slumps to the ground, dead.
All right.
You've taken 1 of 8 out.
Nice.
4 of them are currently suffocating to death too. So
Is the
I feel like I can outlast him.
exit to the hole covered?
yeah, you cannot see it. You take 18 points of crushing damage as you're beginning to find it hard to breathe because your lungs just can't expand because you're already like squeezed into this 10-foot high room.
Okay.
I cast hold person on Fancy Pants.
What was the
Okay.
number again? I'm sorry.
Huh?
What was the number again?
18.
18. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what's my DC?
Is Fancy Pants
16.
like the...
The big sword dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, the guy with the zigzag sword.
Yep.
Does he look like the hunter from Jumanji? The original Jumanji?
This. I
You
thought I
need a
showed you.
picture.
He
this.
just showed us a picture.
That's what he
You
looks
looked
like.
at the picture last time too.
Yes.
You just don't pay
You
attention
just
to people
ignore
who-
like first inputs. Like
He's validating input right now.
you see your spell begin to take effect as he goes to swing again, and it stops mid swing, and then he just grits his teeth harder, and this invisible, almost glass-like arcane magic that has encased him shatters as he just shakes it off, and he says, "Your tricks won't work on me."
bonus action disengage and full movement away from him as far away as I can get. I don't care for to squeeze under the mammoth. Like
I would do that.
Okay, so in the northeast corner of the room is the mammoth where the water was flowing.
I find whatever corner is not occupied and I curl up into it.
Well,
and start
I was
crying.
going to tell you, at the southern end of the room where the water was flowing out of, there's that hole that's there. And then to the right is a door.
I run to the door.
Okay, you run to the door.
So
Um,
can I get through the door?
5, 10, 15 feet. Yeah, you get to the door and you see, for the first time in this dungeon, there is a large keyhole. Then you think back and you look in your memory bank and you remember a key dangling on the neck of the champion that has taken 2 giant swings out of your hide.
Aha. Nice.
I start playing on my lute. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What does it take to drop concentration? Is that an action or is it a reaction?
No, you just drop it.
Okay.
It's free.
Good to
But
know.
you feel
I'm not doing it.
A rough ramming.
Really?
As BreAnne and Max.
What part of him do we ram into?
The water.
It's my ass.
At this point, the water is completely filled up. You guys are having to stick your head up to the top, and it's quickly about to fill up this entire tunnel.
Gotcha.
But the canoe slams into something, and forward momentum is stopped. The water's quickly filling up. Yeah. Same with you, Elon and Kibe.
I don't care.
They'll be okay. All right. I don't know that's happening.
I gasp for air.
All right. As you take your gasp, the water reaches the top.
I message and say, "Shrimp, move your ass."
I wiggle it.
Grits, you look over and you see, I don't know, you see Shrimp trying to move fruitlessly.
I message back to everyone. It's been fun. And it's been an honor.
Wait.
Oh. Actually, I would like to try and take TMC
Okay.
and stick it right to like the edge of the tunnel.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna
Stick
try
it-
and not
stick it up
shoot,
in Shrimp's ass.
shoot shrimp.
Way up in
But
there.
I want to see if I can like maybe chip the edge off to get some of this water kind of flowing out a little bit. Give them a little bit of room, or give us some room.
It's
Doesn't work like that.
between getting out of the canoe in this little 6-foot diameter hole. It's 6 feet. You've told me you're taller than that, right?
I'm 6'6". Yeah.
Yeah. And Kibe and 2 canoes and 2 other human bodies in front
All
of
right,
you.
I'm just
You're not
gonna-
going to be able to move up
I'm just
there
gonna chill out
to
here
get the
then.
gun.
Which
in
one
there.
does he have to shoot to make it work?
I drop polymorph. I drop concentration.
All right. Oh, no, I don't have to do that. You guys shoot out of the tunnel. I need dexterity saving throws from all 4 of you.
Does any of the water push any of the knights down?
+3.
It
rush of
continues on its magical
Okay.
pathway.
I was hoping that it would like gush into the room
Yeah.
and knock stuff down. But
25.
9.
What was I rolling?
Plus
Dexterity
3,
saving
Charles.
throw.
Oh,
Plus 3.
I was looking at
Nah,
that at the
it's
time.
already- it's already
We
in.
have probably another 10 minutes before we.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
All right, a dex save.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
And you can add
non-natural
3.
20.
Okay.
Oh, 23 then.
A great amount of pressure is built up at this point, and immediately the blockage is removed as you guys shoot forward in your canoes. You guys hold on to the canoe, not falling out of it, not falling down. And in the room, you see 8 armored knights with great swords and red plumes coming out of their helmets. 4 of them catching their breath, recovering from being pushed up against the wall. You see Grits standing there just adjacent to the stream of water right in front of you as the water fills up the invisible tube. You see, I'm sorry, that was Shrimp. You see Grits at the far end just yanking on a door.
Wounded.
You see one of those knights laying on the ground, bleeding profusely, and you see the large man with a giant sword stalking, just walking forward, shoulders hunched, grinning and laughing maniacally as he's heading towards Grits. What are you guys doing?
have I taken most of my turn, or is it?
You didn't do an action or anything.
I attacked the one guy. That was last turn.
I think so.
Okay. Then I would like to use my bonus action to turn into a giant scorpion.
Okay.
Wild shape.
And he gets stuck again.
No, this one's just a
No.
large beast.
Yeah.
I would like to try and climb out of onto like just one of
Sure.
the
Yeah.
sides.
It's like mounting. It takes half your movement. You just jump out.
Okay. And I take out TMC. And who's the closest armed guard or whatever?
I think
that would
to
be
everyone, shoot
John.
The big guy. Shoot the big
John?
guy.
Yeah, he's the closest.
Okay. How far away is he from me?
5 feet.
Okay. I would like to take the barrel of TMC.
Yeah, all of you guys are clustered in the northeast corner of this room.
Oh, sweet. I would like to take TMC, just jam it into his chest and pull the trigger.
Okay. As an attack.
Yep.
Cool.
It's 17.
Boom! You blow him back, and there's like a loud flash, there's a loud bang and a bright flash as you see his chest piece, the plate armor, buckled in just a little bit, but it doesn't look like any of the projectile pierced it.
Interesting.
I yell out to the big guy. You have the facial hair of a prepubescent stable boy. And cast vicious mockery.
Okay. So it's a saving throw, right?
Correct.
All right.
16.
Yeah. He stops in his tracks and he says, "What? Stable boys where I'm from don't even get facial hair yet." And he looks visibly confused. And it hits. So how much?
Takes 1 damage
Sure.
and has disadvantage on his next attack.
Next attack roll. It's not
Yeah,
a strength
miss it.
check. It's not a check of any kind.
Check.
Oh, he just made his wisdom check.
No. I mean, like disadvantage on
Oh, my bad.
What level bard are you, Boyd?
6, I
I'm,
think, or 7.
Yeah, level 6.
I think at level 5
it's
it
another
doubles
D4.
up.
You right. Thank you,
Takes
BreAnne.
2
Yeah.
damage.
So he takes 5 damage.
Okay.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Okay. Cool. Sure.
I'd like to take 2 shots at the big fella,
Okay.
The big fella.
and
I prepare the dodge as a bonus action.
all right, I don't get advantage for any reason or anything. I'm
Nope.
asking. Okay,
Nope.
cool. 17.
You're on a moving object, so you probably get disadvantage
You get it. That's a type of advantage.
unless you wanted to disembark from the.
No,
Disadvantage, that advantage.
I'm gonna stay on the boat.
Okay.
So
I'm on a boat,
disadvantage,
Yeah.
motherfucker. You
17.
It you fire and you see the feather sticking out of his hat go fly forward as it doesn't actually hit him.
But it burns the feather off.
It burns part of it. Yeah, it singes the little a little bit.
I'm gonna get that fucking
All
hat.
right, I take a second shot. That's going to be a. You know what? I'm going to use a combat superiority die
Okay.
to do a precise shot.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 27.
That one will hit.
All right.
So roll your damage.
Has he taken any damage?
He has.
The big guy?
Yeah. You literally just did damage to him.
Is anybody within 5 feet of him?
I was checking
okay.
if he's
I thought you
the
were
big guy.
yeah.
Is anybody within 5 feet of him?
Nope. He's standing in the middle of the room walking towards Grits.
He's coming for you, Grits.
It's going to be 16 damage.
Okay. And anything else? By the end of movement, or by the end of the round, the boat is taking you it's almost exiting the room. It's probably like another 5 or 10 feet, and it'll be exiting the room.
I get out of the boat.
I suppose I disembark.
He just keeps going by
How
himself.
far away from the big guy am I?
There's a giant scorpion, 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll attack him too.
All right, 3 people will get
Citizenships.
attacks on you.
All right.
What's your AC as a giant scorpion?
My AC as a giant scorpion is 15.
Okay, one of them hits you
Okay.
for
1 million damage.
11 points of slashing damage. I'm sorry, 12 points of slashing damage
All right.
as he swipes at you and you move away. And his sword stings a little bit. He carries some weight. Looks like these guys are pretty tough, pretty well built.
All right. I'm going to multi-attack the big guy.
Okay.
So it's 2 claw attacks and a stink attack.
Okay.
A stink attack?
Stink attack. You heard me. All right. Let's see. The sting attack is a 15.
Okay. You sting him and it like bounces off some of his armor.
So it doesn't hit?
No.
Okay. All right. And then my other 2 attacks are a 13 and a 9.
All right. Yeah. He's able to deflect the other 2 with his massive sword. He's moving it deceptively quick.
All right. About to turn into another goddamn mammoth.
Just pin him against the wall. Why'd you turn him into something?
I mean, I haven't touched him
Anybody
yet.
else taking a turn? You guys look over and Kibe has jumped out of the canoe and he's just teeing off on 3 of the guys that are laying up against the wall.
I should just bat and clean up. That's what I should have done.
He is at least caved in the helmet of one of them, who's laying stiff. The other 3 have managed to get to their feet, and he is currently fighting them, engaged with 2 of them.
Does getting
Cherry
out of the
blossoms
canoe
everywhere.
take my action or just movement?
Half your movement speed.
Okay.
It's like mounting or dismounting.
Yeah.
Which one's close enough to me for me to run up to and attack?
There's one that got shot, and then there's 2 others that weren't touched. And then there's like 3 up against the wall that Kibe is currently squaring off with.
All right. I'll run up to the one that got shot and take 2 attacks at him.
Okay.
That's the big guy.
No.
No.
It was
He
just-
shot
it was
a
just-
knight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought-
Yeah.
My bad.
No, I'm not running up to the big guy.
Yeah.
The rest of us have made that mistake.
I don't recommend it.
All right. So that is
Actually, you might be okay.
24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And then 12 damage.
Okay.
And then I take another attack at the same guy. And that is 15 to hit.
All right, that one he's able to deflect with his sword.
All right.
Anyone else moving or doing anything?
I'd like to use the rest of my movement speed to move around Biggin to get between him and Grits.
Okay, sure. You move around him.
Just kind of.
Is this the same turn? I've already
Sidestep.
gone
You've
this
already,
turn. Okay.
yeah. You've
Yeah.
already done something. All right. So there's these 3 will come crashing down on you, Max. So they get 2 attacks apiece. What's your total AC? Is 20 right now?
Yeah.
It's plus 5. No. Oh, I thought you were looking. That was a
No,
double
no.
crit.
Oh, really?
All right.
Max is dead.
That's 2 crits on you.
Damn.
So
Dude, these guys don't play.
It's like they're trying to do max damage.
oh my god.
That's what
You guys
I thought.
allow it.
I'm flipping this table and leaving.
Is that 2 this episode, or was there 1 last episode?
4. I'm sorry, I have to do that is 42 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
Those 2 crits.
Goo!
I can subtract 3 from that with heavy armor master.
Yeah. Yeah, the other knights are quite the opposite. The big guy, he's very animated, he's very loud. These look like they're almost lifeless underneath the armor.
What was the total? 40 what?
42?
Is
All right,
heavy armor
so
master once
39.
per turn or once per hit?
I think it's every hit.
Oh, that's,
There
a,
you go.
that's a good question.
Sometimes getting errand is helpful.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's every hit.
I've been
And it was
trying.
2
I
hits?
withheld some bad ones
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. So minus
So-
6 points. Then.
Okay. Nice.
So
The
you only die a
other
little
3
bit.
are fighting Kibe. All right, they're scoring off with him, and then big guy. He says, as he you confront him, you position yourself in between Grits. He says, get back, you fiend! I shall smite you. And he attacks with disadvantage. And that's going to be a miss because your new AC is 16?
My new AC is 15.
15. Yeah, they both miss.
My new AC is 30.
All right. He still gets 2 hits through.
Watch out, they hurt. But you got plenty of hit points.
All right.
I have less than I did when I was a mammoth. I'm about to pin him down to the ground as a mammoth.
Turn him into a mouse.
I call it the mammoth bomb.
42 points of slashing damage again.
Jeez. Cool. All right. I am
So
no
he
longer
just starts hacking. He's like, feel the strength of Sir Bluto. Pff, and he's just hacking straight down at you.
Sir Bluto.
That's his name, bro.
I thought he was another turd burglar that named his gun and stuff. No. All right. I have dropped wild shape and took 2 points of damage to my dwarf form,
Okay.
which I'm not happy about. All right. Is it our turn?
Yeah, it's your guys' turn. You have Sir Bluto standing there who are squaring off with you. There are 3 knights standing in the middle of the room, and there are now 2 knights currently fighting Kibe in the corner by the stream.
I'm going to take 2 shots at Sir Bluto.
I cast Chill Touch on Sir Bluto.
Okay. You can roll at the same time he's
Okay.
rolling. You don't have to pause.
And I'm going to take a shot
See if you
at
remember giving me that.
Sir Bluto as well.
A naturally 1.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's at the beginning.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want to describe it or do you want me to?
All right. I'll describe it.
Okay.
So I have this golden cape of Bahamut, and whenever I get critted, like there's a magical flame that surrounds me for 1 minute, and anyone who attacks me during that time takes fire damage equal to my charisma modifier.
Yeah, so you guys look over as the 2 guys stab
Nice.
at Max. His cloak just immediately ignites. Boom, so he's just wearing this cloak of flame.
That's
25.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay, it hits.
Natural 1.
Yep. Give me another attack roll.
I rolled a 25 to hit with TMC.
Okay, that hits.
And
And you're attacking
The big guy.
big guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
9,
Go ahead.
9 plus 11, 20.
Okay.
I didn't
Grits?
move from where I was.
What's your AC?
Me?
No, I'm sorry, Shrimp.
Yeah, no, yes, Grits. You already said it. My AC is 13.
What's the weapon damage?
D10 plus 5.
Just roll D10.
18 damage for my shot.
Against the big guy?
Yeah.
Is that, okay. And then how much from you?
He takes 11 damage.
Okay.
And is he undead?
He is not.
Okay. Well, he can't regain health
Okay.
until the end of his next
All right.
turn.
So
7.
7, you take 7 points of piercing damage, or radiant, right?
Force.
Force damage
Or did we change it back to radiant? I know we made some.
I don't think it matters. It's 7.
yeah. Okay, so what are you guys doing? We'll finish that.
All right, Max, did you go?
Not yet.
All right.
I got 1 more shot I'm going to take.
Okay.
I am going to try something.
Oh, God.
I'm going to try to climb him. I'm
Climb him?
going to try to get on top of Bluto.
I mean, you're a medium creature. You can't really. You can try it, sure.
I want to get as on top of him as possible.
All right, give me a grapple check.
Where's Ralph when you need him to just shock balls?
So I rolled it, but then I knocked it
Is
over.
it just a strength?
Yeah,
15.
15. He's able to shuck you off
Ah, son of a bitch.
as you guys engage. But he's able to. He uses his sword to pry your hands off and push you back.
All right, he's pretty good with the sword.
I rolled it, but then I knocked it over, but I'm pretty sure it was a 12 before I knocked it over. Do you want me to re-roll it?
What?
Yeah, just re-roll it, man.
Natural 20.
That's fine.
Okay, so he's already taken damage before.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a D10 plus Colossus Slayer. Is anybody 5 feet from him?
I'm 5
Yep.
feet. I'm on him. We're touching.
So that's going to be sneak attack. So is it, just a question, is it the max of all of that, or is it just the max of the weapon damage?
Your weapon damage.
Got it.
I'm going to use my bonus action to turn into a giant scorpion again.
Okay. Is that your second wild shape?
That's my second.
So you've done 2 wild shapes and 1 polymorph?
and 1 polymorph.
Gotcha. Yeah. Max, who are you?
28.
Nice.
I use my action to lay on hands myself.
Okay.
For,
It's no time to touch yourself, Max.
for 20 HP.
All right. You hear two of the knights go, ugh.
You hear sexual healing playing in the distance.
You guys look over. Yeah. You guys look over and you see Kibe. His head is in the stream and he's just standing there triumphantly as you see 3 dead bodies laying against the wall.
Nice.
It looks like he's just basking in his own glory. Is everyone taking a turn?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. We'll have to continue this fight next time. We're gonna have to wrap it up here, guys. Yep. So I'll try to remember. It is Sir Bluto's turn. Sir Bluto and his knights.
Fuck Sir Bluto.
I felt like this was
Stupid
coming.
name.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna make sure I wild shape before it's his turn again.
Yeah. We'll end it right there.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Shot me.
That was a complete accident. It was a 5% chance that would happen.
I'll make notes
Risk I
on where
was willing
everyone's
to
at
take.
because I don't think we've yet had to stop in the middle of a combat. So I'll try to take good notes.
No, we haven't.
So yeah, we got.
First off, I want to thank all of our patrons.
Thank you guys.
Especially Tarken and
Luke Wood, Tarken Davis, and Luke
You
Wood.
guys are
Thank
awesome.
you guys
Yeah.
so much for supporting us. Everybody, every patron that supports us, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. If you'd like to join the ranks of our patrons, check out patron.bardsandnobles.com or check out the link in the description below if you don't want to type that out. We've got some pretty cool rewards, getting episodes early, you got t-shirts, books, that sort of stuff.
You get to listen to us talk before the podcast.
That's true. B-roll. It's a lot of fun. And also check out our shop.
Yeah.
You want some Bards Nobles merch? We got shop.bardsandnobles.com.
You can go buy
t-shirts,
you-
mugs. Yeah.
Yeah, t-shirts.
Shop till you drop.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I think we had someone buy a tote.
yeah. Somebody bought a
Someone
tote.
got a tote with our logo on it.
I
so-
bought a t-shirt.
There you
Boy
go.
bought a hoodie.
Yeah, tons of stuff.
Actually,
Check out the
I want a
store.
hoodie now too, actually.
I do too.
But yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Do we have anything else?
I think that's it.
That's it.
All
All
right,
right.
guys. Till next time.
Until next time.
Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Yeah!